Ross, relief. You ever had an emotion after that?
Yeah, obviously, proud to play and get on the field and make my debut. But yeah, tough one really. I don't think it'll be a classic. I don't think it'll be one that people will be watching in 10, 15 years. But probably my grandma might just still film it and show me when I'm a bit older and my grandkids and stuff like that. So.
You're packing down alongside Joe Hayes towards the end there, experienced player. You offering him advice. What are you saying to him?
Yeah, my role, I've said it before, is to help these young lads around, especially when you're coming on with somebody like Joey, who's obviously got a big future. But much like myself, just needs a few prompts. And if I can help him out with his game, much like he's helping everybody else out. But it's about just steering these guys and making them feel comfortable out there, because obviously they've got a big future.
Yeah. Was it tense out there in those closing stages?
Yeah, it just felt as if probably the game just got on top of us a little bit. Obviously they're chasing the score and probably just didn't execute where we needed to be. Obviously a few line-outs put under a lot of pressure. We're trying to obviously win ball and the pressure's coming onto us there, but at the same time lads have done well to hold out, and obviously for the win it's not ideal, it's not the kind of victory we wanted, and obviously what this week's been pressing towards. But at the same time, we've got to take wins when they're there.
Yeah, those 4 points could be crucial come the end of the season.
Yeah, definitely. And Sale are scrapping. They're where they are in the table, and obviously, if you don't get yourself right mentally, as much as physically and tactically, then anybody in this league is capable of beating anyone. And obviously, last week proved that, and this week again has shown that this league is a war of attrition, and it's mentally.
And a word on yourself making your debut for the Tigers today.
Yeah, like I say, really proud. I finished with Bristol in April, and I'm not quite sure what was going to happen, and whether I was going to go into coaching or still play. And I'm really proud and really privileged to play for this great club.
On to next week, Twickenham, those wide open spaces. You'll love that, won't you?
Yeah, it's been a while since I played there, and obviously, if I get the opportunity to play against my former club and one of my former clubs, and a place where I spent a lot of years. It's always nice playing against your old team, but I'll take this week and see where it puts me within the selection, and if I get the opportunity to play out there, then I'll love it.
And just a word on the cause that the game is in aid of. It's an important one, isn't it, in terms of the game?
Yeah, exactly. And I think as you get a little bit older in your career, you realise that the game can come and leave you within an instant, and nobody wants to retire, nobody wants to leave the game, and obviously for it to be taken away from somebody in such a tragic event, as a rugby player and as a person, let alone take away the rivalry of the two sides, you real feel for the guy. And obviously I think as players will respect that by going out there and performing, but at the same time pre and post game we'll have the utmost respect for Rob.